Theme song.
You can hear the lowly crickets in the distance, possibly the only thing left living on this land. And dawn is upon us. Another beautiful spring day for Jorgsen and Bertrand. Things are going well, and I just want to say something right off the bat. Things are primarily only going well because of the excellent comments you all are leaving. Things are going to get spicy here, though, because some people were talking about how let's start off, with the bad news. Animals are apparently very, what do you call it? Like, it's a closed system. Animals don't just, spawn and despawn randomly. And people were like, oh, so you've killed all the animals. And it's like, well, hey, I hunted one rabbit and a deer and 2 deer. Okay, so it's like, I mean, what do you want from me? Let's actually cancel that hunt task because I don't think we can get up there. So they've been trying to hunt that wolf for a while. So I'm wondering what all these bones piles are, because the area is littered with bones piles. So have these wolves, which do seem to be replicating, and by replicating I mean breeding, whatever the term is, making more wolf babies. So I'm wondering if these wolves have eaten the crap out of all these animals. Like, did the wolves are they unbalanced in this particular spot that I've picked? Are we about to run out of time to actually survive this? This is going to have to be an entirely vegetarian group, I think. Unless more animals do somehow come around. Or hopefully I'm missing some. And there's just some more animals about to show up. At any rate, things are not looking good for us. So what I need to do is go into jobs. And I'm going to get, what do we got here? 8 and a 6. I'm going to get Bertrand on a 1 on research. That's going to be my only shot at this point. I also want to do a deconstruct of this wall because we got to do a little building this episode. So we're going to get some windows in here. All right, we're going to put some windows on this side and maybe yeah, there and there. Okay, so we're going to put a window. Let me. We're going to put a window there. And here. Oh, we're going to lose the roof if we do that. Okay, well, we're off to a great start already. I'm glad you're here. Welcome back to Solid Content. This is Going Medieval. We're playing Going Medieval right now, and things are going very poorly. Hang on, let's pause. Let's cancel. Okay, so this is... Okay. Let's actually... You know what we're going to do is we're going to deconstruct that. We're going to put a door there. That's what we're going to do. So we got 2 windows coming in and 2 doors. And then we're going to put the roof back on. Because we are absolute fools. I mean, I say we like it's like a joint team. It's not. Oh, no, there's no... Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay, so we need to actually... Okay. Put a floor back in here, which I believe is supported. Put a door. And again, thank you to all the comments here. Theo, say, am I wrong? No, it must be the settlers who are wrong. Listen, am I getting ripped on a bunch? Yes. Do I deserve it? Also, yes. And I'll try to figure out who are the top comments here. We should be shouting out the top comments every time. Anyway, let's get this roof built back up. Some other comments, great comments, of course, say that we're supposed to be doing thatch here as opposed to wicker. So it's got more hit points but less insulation. So that's not ideal. But I'm told that we're going to want the windows for the summer. It's going to get hot in here. So this is going to be a very just relaxing sleeping area for the time being. Some other comments were flagging for me that you actually, if you have your view scrolled down all the way like this, that's why you're not going to be able to place wooden beams. So it doesn't connect. However, if you scroll it up a bit, so you can see the full wall, and then you press it up against the side of a wall, you'll start to you see that light blue outline there that's kind of pushing through? So that's how you can get wooden beams up on your structures. So I assume what we've already kind of run into, which is structural, problems with some of our things, those will, come into play more once we get more advanced buildings. Because already I had to have, this post right here, which I guess we don't need then. So let's try putting a wooden beam in here, and then we can get rid of that post. So we'll bring this up to full, and let's slap that in there. There. So they'll build that, and hopefully that'll provide enough support that we can get this thing done. Now, Bertrand seems to be doing lots of anything but research. And so I'd really like him to get back up there and research. We gave him a little window. Like, what more do you want, Bertrand? Maybe get up there and start doing some work. We need to think about defenses, obviously. But I think our only hope at survival... Bertrand, what are you doing? Harvesting. So what do I have him doing? Jobs, Bertrand, a 1 on that. Cutting plants is a 2. Research is a 1, so he should be doing that. But maybe he's already tasked with this. Let's like right-click and see if I can't like just make him go do this. No, not prioritize deconstructing. No. Oh. Cancel. Okay. What's that all about? Okay, so we can only... I guess the actions he can perform on it are... maybe he can't research or something. Intellectual aid priority highest. Let's lower both of their research priorities. We need to get research done here. It's good that we're picking food, and we've got, I believe, Bertrand on the cooking as well. Oh, no, that's also Jorgsen. So we've got people doing stuff. We have roasted meat. We're doing okay. But the real question is, once this season is over, you know, what are we going to live off of during the winter if there are no animals? Shout out to some other comments who were talking about the wolves. It does appear that the wolves, yeah, I lucked out with that first wolf that I then was able to eat through the winter. These wolves are no easy feat, and I definitely will die if I try to hunt any other ones. So I think, yeah, I think we got to be careful about that. Another comment here from Some Handle. Some Handle is an old school subscriber to the channel. Is saying the only thing that he'll add to these comments is underground food storage. In fact, a lot of you have said that underground food storage is about to become very important. So you might want to work that into our design. So with that said, let's get some like mining going on. I want to do mining today, and maybe we need to get some of these like research brethren shrines and shrines and backgammon tables. Oh, we could just put a backgammon table in here right now. There. Let's get a backgammon table in them. Somebody please go and research. For the love of God, go and research. Do I not have this on? Oh, I didn't make an order. I'm such an idiot. That was my fault. That was my fault, everybody. Sorry, Jorgsen. Okay, let's put you back on a 3, and we'll get Bertrand back on that. I'm sure some of you were yelling at me watching that happen. Now maybe we can right-click. Prioritize production. There we go. Okay, we've got him going and doing some research. Oh, my goodness. That was a very rookie mistake. Okay. The other rookie mistakes are probably going to be when I go into mining because right now I'm thinking like, oh, right here we just start a mine. And then what we need to do is like build a ladder, I assume, or something. Is that something that we need to unlock? I'm not seeing like ladder. Oh, a workbench, a bowyer's table. Gonna be awesome. Limestone bricks. Yeah, we need to unlock architecture ASAP. However, some sort of ladder. I guess we can just do wooden straight stairs down our mine. So let's start a small incision and see what that gets us. Hopefully we have a mining tool that somebody can use. Okay, the mining begins. He's got some kind of shovel-y thing. I don't know what that is. Flimsy iron hatchet? Is that? I don't know what that is. At any rate, the mining begins, and I'm sure somebody is sitting at their computer watching this video. Thank you, by the way. Like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. But they are probably screaming at me because I bet I'm doing something wrong. But I'd love to make the larder down here. So there's like mine down here, put a roof over it, I suppose. Okay, so we've got a bit of clay out of that, which is great. Oh, I see what's going to happen here. We're going to mine. They don't go down there. They'll mine, and then we'll put in a set of stairs. Then they can continue mining out the rest of this. And then I assume we can put up some kind of roof here and dig maybe another level down, putting walls in it the entire way. And then that will be our sort of our larder and hopefully keep the food safe. Although maybe we should put some stairs down to the larder in here, but we can do that later. Let's get it set up on the outside first just to learn, because I don't want to accidentally destroy my whole, building. After a short nap, they are back to it. Bertrand doing the mining. Jorgen doing the collecting of these red currants, which will be good. Okay, is that enough for some stairs? I think they're 3. They are a 3. Okay, so let's see if this idea works. Yeah, okay, great. Okay, so we can get some ladder in right there. And we have begun. Mined resources mangled. Okay. At any rate, this is kind of what we want, I think. Mine. Or do we have... Okay, wait, hang on. Let's do this. And have it go under, maybe. Is that a thing we should try? Or will it actually destroy the building above it? Oh, I just don't know. Okay, we'll get these stairs up at least. So this is, yeah, the stairway down into what will eventually become our larder. Now, can I put, like, some floors up here? Oh, yeah, you kind of can. Okay, so what we should do is mine all this out and then put down some wooden beams, like so. Once these are done, we'll put wooden beams all across this. And then maybe put, like, a little roof over it. Okay, this is going well. So let's mine... Let's actually just go ahead and mine, like, this block out here. Now that we have some stairs, this is feeling like a better idea. I can't wait until... I mean, this is, you know, like, I always compare this to the early runs of Space Haven, right? Where we're just like, what if I put this here? And then all your people die, and you're like, I guess I won't put that there next time. So that's where we're at now, I think. I'll do another quick scan for animals. I don't think any more animals have arrived. I think all of the commenters are right. We are dealing with a no animal run. What is that? A mushroom pile. Okay, very good. Oh, wait, we have a deer here. Okay, if we're lucky, nobody eat that deer. You wolves, don't just leave the deer alone. Okay, so we do have one deer, and we're going to leave it alone. That's our thing. We're conservation officers of this land now. Borgerton shall be conserved for the future generations. Okay, hopefully that deer finds a, you know, another deer. A fella deer. A hot man deer. Okay, they're doing a great job mining, but again, research is faltering. I only have 2 available things. So maybe we need to go into jobs here, and let's go mining. Who's my researcher? All right, listen, here's the situation with mining. Let's go 2 with you. And you just aren't allowed to mine anymore. Get out of there, Bertrand. Please research. Bertrand. Okay. Let's get, you know what? We got to get this done here. Prioritize production. Okay. Go do that. Research for us. Meanwhile, our larder continues. Now, up outside here, it's 18 degrees. And down into this hole, I'm still getting a 18 degree situation. So I think what we need... is probably to dig deeper. Famous last words, of course. Okay, so let's mine this. If I mine this area out here, there, I should be able to get another set of stairs in here into our alada. All right, Jorgensen has done a great job of all of this mining, and he's managed to get ourselves a little square. So I'm going to put in some bracing here, which I assume we're going to need. I wonder, can you cross the bracing? Like... would it go? It can't go 2 ways, I bet. Okay, so the next step will be to decide where we're going to put, like, this row of stairs. But maybe what we could do is get these beams up and floor it off first and see what we're dealing with. Like, does that provide, you know, a nice, secure, cold basement? Do we need to dig any deeper than this? So let's get another... set of bracing here. Wooden beams right across there. And some more wooden floor. Yes, yes. Very well. There. So let's see what happens when we get that going. We might need to, like, wall it off further. So we'll find out. Okay, so this has now become a spare room as of just being built. I've got minus 1.4 degrees inside and 10.8 degrees outside. So I would say that that is actually a rousing success. I think what we should actually do is probably put a staircase in here. We could even take this staircase out and then finish this off. I still kind of think it might be a wise idea to, I mean, I like the outdoor access, I guess. It might be a wise idea to, like, wall this off or something. But we have learned from our, I was about to say we've learned from our mistakes. We haven't made any mistakes yet. Are you kidding me? This is all positive. Okay, so let's mine a 3-spot, right, I think we need a 4th one here. Then down here, we're going to mine that as well. And that's going to be our access to our larder down there. Yes, we'll put the staircase down there. We can put something here, and we can move this around to over here. We'll put like a little fence here so people don't, hurt themselves. Meanwhile, I do think we have our wooden beams up right here, so I think we can deconstruct this safely, and hopefully that doesn't cause any problems, especially while it's raining. But this is feeling very good, and of course, never forget, you want to set this to forever. I'm sure, again, some folks were yelling at me, and I apologize for my crappiness in general. I apologize in general for being crappy, but hey, you're watching this channel because you're here to help, okay? And because you're here to laugh at my wonderful, wonderful failures. Yorkson does one last little tunnel dig, and we are really starting to get our going medieval legs. I can just feel it now. And it autosaves. It autosaves. It's like, nah, dude. Things aren't going to go well for you, by the way. I do actually kind of think it's time to start thinking about security around here. Getting a little wall up around this little area. Kind of making this our last stand, if you will. Maybe mining all this crap out. We should actually mine this, I think, and create a little pathway for ourselves. Let's get that set up. Let's do a mine here, and then maybe some sort of a bridge across that. Why do I want to do that? I don't know. It just feels like the right idea. So I'm going to do this, and then we'll put a little bridge across. But that makes it easier to get down to these lowlands here. Oh, I'm starting to feel pretty good about our lives. As long as we can... Oh, one more, and then we can unlock agriculture. Okay, very good. I think we've missed the boat. It is day 7 in spring, but I think once... Okay, there we go. I think we have enough now. I believe. Unlock. Nope. Oh, one more. Okay, once we have enough, once we have one more book, we need to unlock agriculture and then entirely focus on agriculture. That can be our only thing. Ooh, furniture. Ooh. No. We got to do agriculture. Unlock agriculture. Let's get started on doing some agriculting. Okay, pause the game for a second. Zone. Cabbage field. The humblest of worts and staple foods. A crop to sow all year round. Oh, interesting. All year round, you say? Let's put a little cabbage field back here. Is that big enough for humans? For 2 humans to live? I certainly hope so. Okay, we need to prioritize work on that. Who is our person for that? Growing. Why, it's Yorkson. Yorkson, of course you should do this. Okay, what do we need for this? Grow time 17 days, maximum yielding, ripe. Okay, copy, deconstruct, expand zone. Oh, Yorkson is doing something. Okay, Yorkson is coming to garden. Okay, he has a tool. So some of these tools do seem to just spawn themselves, which, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm okay with. I kind of do think I want to take these stairs out and maybe just carve this out and have our... Oh, we got to remove the floor, don't we? Okay, we can do that. So let's, deconstruct the floor here and here, there, and there. Perfect. Okay, somebody deconstruct that floor. Yes. Congratulations. You can use that as well. We'll have some stairs down here. So our food and cooking area will be up here, of course, with the fire. It doesn't look like anything fell apart. And we took that... Oh, wait, what happened here? Oh, okay, so it looks like some things fell apart. Hey, as long as we get all this sorted out before winter, you know what I mean? That's the important thing. Okay. Now, how do we build... There we go. Yeah, because... Can't place it... But there's a wooden beam right next to it. Surely that's... Okay, fine. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm saying I'm not mad, but the game is like, I'm quite mad at you. You're very bad at this. Hey, what do you want? This is my first edifice that I've built, and it has become quite a boondoggle, but it's getting more and more comfortable every passing moment. I think I can also dial back research now so that we can focus on a bunch of other things that need to get done, Bertrand, so you can do some logistics as well. But I think the most important thing now is, first of all, that we make sure we're sealed in for the coming winter and probably a hot summer. let's get that dealt with. And we're going wicker roof again. And I know you're saying thatch is more, is better for sleeping under, but hear me out. I don't have any grass right now. We're gonna have to farm all that grass. And I assume that I only have cabbage fields. Info, stats, copy. Okay, zone. Yeah, so oh, here we go. I see. Okay, variants. Okay, so let's get a flax. No, we want some, what am I looking for? Like grass or something. Tall grass. Hay for animals and bedding. I assume that also gets me some thatch. So let's do like a little strip of that. I'm thinking this was like too big. Let's shrink this zone to like there. All right, and let's build another zone here. So we've got tall grass coming in. Red currant shrub would be good. Oh, birch trees. Let's do some birch trees around here. There, so we have some trees to cut later on. Some red currants could be good right here. Let's do a small red currant bush situation. I don't think that's going to be enough, is it? We're going to need more than that. Okay, beet fields, carrots, flax. Okay, let's go carrots here. And then let's just do one row of beets. You heard me. All right, there. That's what we're up to. Okay, good. Let's see if we can get any of these to grow before it's too late, because we're kind of a little late on the growing season. But then once that's done, we can get down here and get all our food just stored under here, which I believe is a good temperature. Let's take a look here. So we're... Oh, wait, hang on. 17 degrees. And what are we in here? So something has ruined the room stat, I think. So I think what we need to do is probably put a door here, maybe? And maybe a wall? Do we need walls? Let's put a wooden door right here. There. And, yeah, maybe we can deconstruct these stairs. Okay. Oh, wait. Cancel. Oh, no. Oh, York said I'm such an idiot. Okay, you can't deconstruct the stairs until you're done with the... He doesn't have any stairs here. Okay, now has that recontextual? Has that turned that back into... Okay, we might need some help from Bertrand here. Bertrand, can you please prioritize constructing those wooden stairs? Thank you. York said, meanwhile, is like, hey, my dude? What was the plan here, my dude? All right, I'll just sleep here. Okay, let's get some stairs in here as well. There we are. This door hopefully will help us. We're going to put some like floor across here. So wait, hang on. Let's cancel these stairs actually, because we do have room for stairs now that he's finished. So Bertrand, I want you to finish, prioritize. Okay, we need some more wood. And he's going to get some. Okay. So that he's got enough wood. However, okay, there we go. Okay, he's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. Settlers are exhausted. Yeah, I know. You think you... okay. Yeah, you just got to build those stairs. Okay, there we go. All right. Hopefully he's not mad at me. Now, I do wonder why this room has stopped being a room, because it looked like I had some pretty good temperature down here, but it stopped being a room. So I need to figure out what I did wrong there. And you know, fix it. In the meantime, let's mine that and prepare to... Oh, yeah, we're starting to lose some roasted meat and stuff. Okay, you're gardening some trees. That's always good. But let's mine this out, put some more bracing in here, and then finish off this room again and see if we can't make that work. I think things also need to be on a floor, so it also slows down their rotting. So let's get that on a floor. And maybe put a floor. Oh, we'll put a floor under there too. Okay. All right, so there we have it. We have our interior, our little basement, our little cellar, our root cellar. So I'm very proud of this. We've got a door in there, and it is a nice, not toasty, 3.2 degrees. I don't know if that's enough, if that's cold enough. Seems like it would be. I'm going to make sure to get some wooden floors here and here on that. And then I kind of want to put a little lighting in here just for the, the ambiance of our food, which will eventually be down here. So let's put one there, there, and there. Then let's go ahead and put our default stockpile here. What do we have here? Default, dumping, and warfare. Okay, great. So we'll go default, obviously. Expand it out here and to all here and to there. Okay. And then this default stockpile is clear all, and it's going to be all food and carcasses, just in case. So that's good. Then we scroll up here. Let's make sure that this is now... I mean, obviously, eventually, I'd love to not use this for anything, really, and just have designated stockpiles. Hopefully, like, I don't know, even places for... like shelves or something like that would be nice. Okay, let's get a dumping stockpile. Just like, I don't know where we're going to put this dump. Let's put the dump out back again. Get the dump. No, that's going to be, because there's like a little balcony over there. So let's not have that near that. Let's just put the dump over here for now. There. So the dumping stockpile takes anything. Yeah, I assume this is rotten stuff and waste. Okay, good. So we'll get that out of there so we can take waste off of there. And... let's go down here and make sure that we aren't putting carcasses and crap down here that are rotten. Animal bones, deer carcass. Okay, yeah, human enemy corpse. Okay, that's all fine. And waste, no waste. Okay, perfect. The other thing I was thinking is, let's take a look at their religious alignments. So, oh, perfect. He's already hauling some stuff. Okay, good work, Bertrand. Bertrand here, religious alignment from left to right. So I guess the Oak Brethren are the leftists, and the Restitutionists are the rightists. Okay, good to know. He is basically a huge zealot. He likes to play jokes, okay, and he loves getting hurt. Okay, great. So we need a Restitutionist thing here, and Jorgsen is a very moderate man. He's slightly Oak Brethren. So what I thought could be kind of fun here is, what if we put a stand like... here and here and here. Then wooden beamery. I guess we'll need... oh, yeah, let's do that. And... whoops. And that. Okay. And we might need... I don't know how much floor that'll get us. Seems like it did the trick. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and put another floor thing right here. And a wooden beam between the two, just for added... there we are. And then we can get that last floor piece in there. Perfect. Okay, now we come down here. So this is kind of an open air situation. I'm aware of that. But I really want to start, like, kind of decorating up a little bit. So we're going to then put these in here. Right. Then we have a small entrance to our space. And in this area is where we're going to have our shrines. Now, that means they're going to have to, like, do their worshiping, in the middle of the winter, like in the cold. But I kind of think, like, they would like it that way, you know what I mean? Now, should we have them in different spots? Split up their religions? Let's put the Oak Brethren up here. No, wait, which one was this guy? He was slightly leaning Oak Brethren, yeah. So let's put the Oak Brethren one up here because he's less, like, of a zealot about it. So he's just like, yeah, I just like it, oh, yeah, so I'll go, yeah, so the Oak Brethren will be up here. So that kind of looks nice. This one actually should be the Restitutionist then. Yeah, because this is, like, quite a zealotous area. This looks like a little bit of a, a cathedral almost to the Oak Brethren. So we'll get that Oak Brethren shrine up here. We'll put some, like, it's a little chapel. We'll put some benches in here once we've invented benches. We could invent brewing, or do we invent wooden chairs? I'm going to go ahead and invent wooden chairs. I have thus just created the concept of the wooden chair. Ooh, and a hay bed. Okay, so let's get a couple of wooden chairs in here. And create our little chapel. There, so we've created our little chapel for the Oak Brethren. So that'll get built eventually. The garden is coming along nicely. Was this necessary? No, but it just helps, kind of keep things separate. Now, this is saying it's 11.2 degrees in here. So maybe I needed to dig deeper, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to have to do, like, an experimental dig. Yeah, it's definitely a little colder, so that's nice. The other problem, I think, is that these are putting out a little bit of heat. Let's deconstruct 2 of these. So yeah, that was an unfortunate thing. So let's see if that... I can't drop the heat. You know, can't do that much. And in here it's 24 and 22, which to me is like a decent temperature. I bet when it's summer, things are going to get a little spicy there. Maybe we preempt that with some window placement right here. And right there. Okay, we'll get some windows there. Hunger comes calling. We have a new settler on the way here. When Organa arrived, her bones were prominent and her hair fell out in clumps. Oh my goodness. Borgton people stared at this wretched... When you say Borgton people, you mean Jorgensen and Bertrand. Desperation was writ on Organa's face as she pleaded. Do you take her in? Now, here's the problem. We are a little low on food. So if she's coming to us starving, she's going to find that we are also starving. But I think we should take her on. Let's take a look here. Very, very smart. She's an absolute brilliant person. She has a passion for tailoring and smithing. I think everything else can get trained up, but again, she doesn't have a passion for it. But that is a... Basically, we have a research person. So here comes Organa. Now, also Organa, Leia Organa, she is quite nice to have around because we don't have any ladies. So now, finally, Jorgsen and Bertrand have somebody else to talk to in their little society. Oh, wait, let's take a look here. What is her deal religiously? Oh, no. She's quite the restitutionist. Oh, no, that's fine. We have the chapel being built. Okay, so we have a couple of restitutionists moving in. This is becoming a little bit of a, like a restitutionist enclave. And how do I feel about it? You know, honestly, I'm okay with it. I was going to keep this open for more construction, but I think that this is a cute little home. We're going to, you know, improve on it. But for now, let's just, like, roof this chunk off. And, oh, this looks cool. Yeah, we'll roof it off like this. And then there's a corner piece here, I believe. That would go right here. Okay, this is good to know for the future, because what I think we should get... What's this? A Merlin. Oh, I see. So that's a little more castle-y vibe. Yeah, this is very, like, wooden keep vibe, but I think that matches for the style of the house. I am looking forward to getting into the stone stuff, but first we have to prove that we can, you know, do this part at least. We should probably put a door here so they can observe out the front area as well, but this is kind of right near their beds. Let's go ahead and cancel these 2 beds, and let's go and put in some hay beds right there. We don't have the stuff for them yet. 2 and 3. Let's cancel that so that we can put a door in right here. So let's move this torch over to there. I wish you could move stuff in the game. There. Nope. The torch. Thank you. Is there a move? On, off, copy, deconstruct. So we'll deconstruct that. We'll put a door there. They can come out onto the top and, you know, observe from the side. And thus, our little keep grows a little more, I don't know, homely. A little nicer. A little cuter. Let's just say that. Close that door. Jorgsen and Bertrand are out doing all the work while Organa stays at home and does all the studying. It's a traditional lifestyle, but it is working because we now have a bunch of wonderful stuff unlocked. I think I'm going to jump straight to brewing. I'm going to unlock that because my folks want to drink. But then, of course, we should get to some clay brick making, limestone brick. Yeah, because I think this is going to be where we get into the castle stuff. Oh, and weaponry. Yeah, we're going to want some weaponry. All of this stuff is getting very important. Preserving food, a smokehouse. Oh, amazing. Smoked meat. Okay, that'll be good, except we need animals to eat, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. I think once we get to, like, there's got to be somewhere where we get, like, our own little poultry, it said, like, because there's a way to feed poultry, so there must be a way to, like, get chickens. And I didn't see, like, any, you know, wild ones, so I'm not sure about that. So if we've unlocked that, I think what we need is some sort of barley field with which to grow some alcohols. So I think that should be enough barley there. That we're probably not going to have for a while, unfortunately. 14 days for maximum yield. Grow time is 26 days. Yeah, it's going to be summer soon for 12 days. Then it'll be fall. So I don't know if that's going to work. But here we are, picking up some cabbage piles. Now, I'm starting to think that maybe this is going to need to be the kitchen. It's 9.7 degrees in here. The stew piles, of which we have 3 stews, so each person gets 1 meal. It's going to rot in 19 days, so that's not terrible. But making food, I want to make food basically in the fall that's going to last me the entire winter. You know, I want like many, many meals. So I'm wondering if maybe it's a good idea to do an exploratory dig. We are coming up on the summer, which I think is going to make food, you know, go pretty bad pretty quick. So we'll have to be careful with this, but I think it's going to be worth it. So this will be our kitchen, and then we go like one step lower to get to our actual sort of thing, our actual, you know what I mean. Let's try it. Okay. I wish I could. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I wish I could feel your screams as we go and we begin digging and destroying the rest of this situation here. Although, do we have to wall this off? Oh no! Again, it doesn't matter because at the bottom here we'll put a door and then we'll have the larder, like the actual storage at the basement. Okay, so this is okay. But what we do need to do, unfortunately, is deconstruct the floor here. Okay, deconstruct, nope, the floor there so they can get at the mine and begin mining. So let's see if we go a little deeper, can we get it colder and get a proper, you know, actual basement going on. This room, this one building, it's so interesting to do it this way. I don't know if any, you know, cultures ever actually did this where they went full on, you know, just built one building. Now, what am I waiting on here? I'm waiting on a lot of wood, I think, to get a lot of these things finished. 80 wood, yeah, so we need a lot of that stuff. To get these things built. It'll be nice to get some religion going on in here. You don't hear that too often, but it's true. We have 40 woods. We just need some hay, which I think I brought some back, so we could get this done. I'm going to have Yorkson actually focus on prioritize. Okay, hang on. Pause. Yorkson, you don't need to do whatever you're doing there. It's going to be fine. Let's get you building this hay bed, because Yorkson has been without a bed for a while. So I'd like to have him finish this bed. And we now have, if this doesn't fail, 3 wooden beds. Can I assign this? I would love to be able to assign beds. Highlight, right-click. Nope. I guess not. Well, that's all right. We've got a lot of work to do. The farm is producing. We've got a decent little cabbage pile. That is not currently registering in my storage. Bring the cabbages down. Are you storing cabbages up here? Why aren't these being stored? Okay. Yorkson? Bertrand? What are you doing here? You're headed back to pick that up. Can I just consume, prioritize hauling to stockpile? There we go. We need somebody high on hauling. And Organa, let's put you on a 1 for hauling. So that's absolutely the most important thing for you to be doing, as well as researching, of course. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to pull you away from your books. Oh, there's the deer. There's 2 deer. Okay, so going with what my wonderful subscribers have been telling me, I'm not going to hunt those deer. We're going to wait. We're going to see if we get more deer, if we get a sustainable population. There's deer everywhere. Wait, what are these? Oh, no, baby rabbits. Okay, so we're going to let this population sort of level out, and then we can hunt them for sweet, sweet meats. But I think I want to, don't start doing that until we're into the dead of winter, and we really need to. In the meantime, we chopped this area out, which is good, but also it was kind of nice to be able to get across to here and, lower our walking time. I think I might want to do that kind of in a lot of spaces. Now, can I put a wooden... Oh, I can. I can just put a wooden beam right across here and here. So we're going to do that and then put some floor right there like that. There we go. We've built a little bridge. So we're going to kind of start doing some of that to help us get... Harvest ruined. What happened? Well, that doesn't sound good. Whatever that was. Okay. Organa is taking the nice comfy bed. That's all right. She sleeps kind of weird, but that's okay. Initial optimism is going to start wearing off soon. Lacking in entertainment and ugly apparel is something we're going to need to deal with. But I think we can get with these religious activities. And we just need to find a bit more wood. And life's going to be good. Well, summer is here, coaxing the settlers to shed their warm clothing. Now is the time to build underground storage to keep food fresh in the sunny days to come. Well, thanks for that warning. But again, my commenters got me through that. So we are actually ready with our underground basement. Now we're looking at a 21 degrees outside, and this little basement here is sitting at 7.8. So it's not bad. It's definitely cool, and I'm going to try building deeper. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I just want to... I mean, again, 18 days isn't bad. That's pretty good. Like, should we not do this? I think we may have deconstructed that wood at least, but let's put that wood back. Let's hold out on this because, again, 18 days isn't terrible. If we can have a bunch of food in here and get on top of our harvests, then I think 18 days is actually a perfectly fine amount of time, and that kind of would probably carry us through at least most of, if not all, of the winter. Like, if we make some meals at the start of the winter, that'll get us through a full winter. So maybe that's about as cold as things get, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm going to deconstruct that wall, and then we're going to build a little balcony out here as well for folks to just get a little air, you know, just live. So what are we doing inside? We're at 21 point, and then 24 degrees in here. It's getting a little toasty in this room, but we do have windows we could try opening. I believe the steward comes and opens these. So that's created a steward task, but I definitely want to see that happen. So I'm going to scroll this up here. Okay, who's my steward? Steward of 3, so that's never going to get done. Okay, Organa, come open these windows, please. And then open this window. Yeah, okay, that's what that looks like. Okay, so it's definitely getting hot. It is a little cooler inside. And, you know, if they get super hot, they can just, like, go down to the basement where it is nice, cold, 9 degrees. In other news, I've had to put Jorgen on a number 1 of grow because he just wasn't doing this. And I want to get as much, obviously, growth as I can. I do think I've given him quite a lot of stuff to do, so I'm a little worried about that. We do have a lot of things becoming ripe soon, which is also good. But we haven't even started, so there we go. Yeah, now we're starting on our barley. I don't know if that's going to be usable by the time winter rolls around. I'm also wondering, like, does the brewing station need to be inside? Like, probably, right? Let's take a look. How big is this thing? And what does it say? Equipped with a copper cauldron for brewing ale. Feels like an inside kind of thing, doesn't it? Or it could have been under here, which I turned into a religious shrine. I think maybe what I need to do is start thinking about a new structure. A brewery, if you will. Some sort of a structure where folks can go to do some producing. A workshop. That's the word I was looking for. We need to build a workshop. Okay. I don't know if we're ready to build a workshop. I want to harvest all this wood, and that's how we'll know we're ready to build a workshop. In the meantime, what we could do is put the brewing station on this balcony or something. Or maybe on this new one that we're about to build. Let's put the brewing station out here. Right there. That feels good. So what do we need for that? 50 wood. We'll get a brewing station there. Let's put some, just so people don't fall, of course. Let's get ourselves a wooden Merlin situation. Now, I guess that means these things are going to float over... Oh, because there's no wall for it to be based on. Okay, so let's cancel that, and let's make this a fence situation, I think. Let's see what that looks like. Again, you know, this is the early days where we're kind of trying to, like, get a sense of the game a little bit. Now, does that automatically turn into a corner? No, we need to put a corner there. Okay, so that's fine. So we'll do this. And then that fence will cancel. And we'll put a nice little fence. Just a nice, happy little corner fence right there. Okay, where did the fence go? Why can I not find... Why can I not find stuff? Nope. None of that. Here it is. It's like a decorative type situation. Okay. Perfect. There we go. So that'll at least look nice. And that'll be sort of our brewing station there. While they are asleep, some more comfortable than others, I see that there is research available, so I'm going to go take a look at what our options here. We could do a smokehouse for the meat, which could be good. Defensive structures might be nice. A reinforced door would be good, and wooden traps. We have unlocked the furniture already. We could do decorative structures, though, which would be quite nice. A wall pottery shelf. Oh, my goodness. What is this? Valheim? With our banners and stuff? Okay, we should probably... You know, wait. We shouldn't get too crazy into that when really what we're going to need is, like, some clay bricks eventually. So let's unlock clay bricks, and I believe we can unlock stone block cutting. And we probably want some of this stuff, a bowyer's table. It'd be nice to make some more weaponry. So let's do that and go to clay bricks before we go to stone. Let's do that, but it's nice to know that we're about to unlock some stone. Organa is fast at work coming up with some new research, but I actually might slow her down on the research a little bit, just so that we can make sure we're focusing on things like hauling and some of the other stuff that is going to be needed here. Let's actually like raise her botany up because I think Jorgensen is going to need a little bit of help out there in the farm. This is coming along well. We're still waiting on some more wood. Again, these will be mature in 3 more days. That's not terrible. These maturity times aren't the worst. So in the meantime, we can keep chopping down the rest of the wood that we find out and about. Let's get this. Oops, nope. Harvest. Let's harvest those. And let's chop down this little clutch of trees right here, just begging to be chopped, sadly. We'll harvest this here. Make sure we keep our hay up. I kind of ran out. Ooh, look at this. We do have 1 extra deer. Okay, what are we dealing with here? We've got a deer, and also 1 deer. Okay, let's go ahead and hunt 1 of them. Okay, food is doing okay. We have 6 stew. We have 37 cabbages. Yum. So I think we're going to be okay, but I want to add a little meat into their diets. I think it'll cheer them up. And we're going to selectively cull. We're just taking 1 deer, I promise. Now, the cabbage in this little area, which is 9 degrees, by the way, how long is this going to last? It's going to rot in 19 days. Again, that's actually not bad. I'm not too worried about our current situation. But I'm kind of having an epiphany here. All of this storage could also be in the basement, right down here. We could start mining right underneath our feet. We might need to do some wooden, some buttressing to make sure that it doesn't collapse on us. However, by doing this, we put a little door right here. We could actually create another storage area underneath this room. That frees up the main hall here, so it's not messy with this crap. And then we can have a table and a fire and kind of just make it look a lot nicer. So I'm kind of getting jazzed about this. And after the winter maybe, or maybe during the winter so they have something to do, I think I wouldn't mind digging down here a little further or opening this mine up a little bit, this mined out area here, so we can make this our kitchen as opposed to what it is now, which is our storage. We could do another storage below it or something as well. But I think if we put our regular stock under here, I'm just gonna like the layout a bit better than I currently do. It's a little messy in that main hall, and I'd love that main hall to be just for them to like hang out in and get to know each other, you know? Bertrand, a total slave to his religious tendencies, is building the shrine. So it looks like our little chapel here is all ready for the worshippers of the restitutionisms. I kind of like how that turned out. And by I mean I really like how it turned out. That's awesome. I noticed a bizarre problem I have here, which is to say that, unfortunately, all the wood it took, I did in fact place the shrine backwards. Am I going to delete this part of the episode and just not show you what I did? Nah. I think I'm going to let you all just laugh at me. Honestly, at this point, it is what it is, folks. All right, so I'm going to turn that around in a second here, and I'm going to make sure that this one, which only has 3 wood, so let's cancel that here, and let's go ahead and make sure that's built right. Where was the religious thing here? The oak shrine. So, I think I looked where the arrow was. I must have just accidentally placed it a little stupidly. So Bertrand's going to be very upset by this, and I swear it's nothing against, the religion, but I am going to have to deconstruct that shrine and then rebuild it. What a waste of supplies. Bertrand has also concluded construction on our ale situation. So I think we need barley and herbs. So we have barley in 11 days. So I'm not too worried about unfortunately, maybe this year we might not have it before the winter sets in. But we do need an herb field. We also kind of need herbs for our... where are they? I think it's... Oh, there it is. We also need herbs for medicine. So I think we should definitely start growing an herb field right away. Maybe that'll be enough. We'll find out. But at any rate, once that's done, we'll get to start making some beers in here. Bertrand may be a religious zealot, but that doesn't stop him from also helping other people practice their religions. So I like Bertrand. Bertrand is probably one of the better colonists we've ever accepted. Now, that's no slight against Organa. If anything, it's more of a slight against old Gatoron over here, which, again, I got roasted very effectively for. Basically, he was freezing to death, and so we had him in a nice little straw bed in a fairly cold room, and then I took the roof down around his head, and so he continued to freeze to death. It wasn't the best thing I've ever done in my life, and I definitely feel bad about it. But listen, he just wasn't cut out for it, let's be honest. It looks like the deer hunt was successful, so I am going to, I think, have we researched preserving meat, or we didn't do that yet? Okay, yeah, so that was a little bit stupid on my part, but we're about to be able to research that. So in the meantime, 4 days. So let's get cooking set to 1, and let's put growing back to 2 for him. Or who else can cook? What is 3, 3, and 6. So yeah, he's kind of our cook. So let's get Jorgen Borgensen doing that, and Organa, maybe we can have her on growing and harvesting. 11. Yeah, so I think let's have her down to growing and harvesting as a 2 as well. And I think, yeah, these things are going to be always in flux, I think. But basically what we want to do is cook that meat, because currently, even at 9 degrees, that's going to rot in 25 days. So all of that is great. However, the meat only has about 4 days in the daytime and 8 days at night. So let's make sure we get that cooked and roasted up soon. Eventually, we can preserve it. The last of the hay beds goes in, and I believe I wanted these turned off. I had asked for these to be turned. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so things are definitely coming along quite nicely. Let's get her to prioritize extinguishing that. Because just like get the temperature down in the evening and during the day, of course. It's getting a little toasty in here. There we go. Excellent work. This place is becoming a envy of the medieval world, I would say. I don't think I'm being too presumptuous in saying that, my friends. But this thing is pretty awesome. Okay, I'm not sure at what point the floor is going to fail, so this might be a bit of a fool's errand, but I'm going to place this wooden door in here. I think I placed that right, did I? Yeah. And I'm going to continue mining down, so if I press... there we are. Maybe one more time. No, okay, we'll keep it there. Okay. So I'm going to start mining carefully what's going to be our new storage area. I think if I just... Yeah, I kind of want to make this entire thing a basement level, which could be a lot of fun, because we could do kind of make maybe some rooms down here as well could be a good idea. So we're just going to do that and then see what's going on up here. What is he building? Wait, what is he building? Oh, he's building the door, but from above. Okay, so the access point, that's fine, that's fine. So that's going to hopefully help sort of reinforce at least the floor around this immediate area. And then if and when things collapse, what we're going to have to do is just shore it up with little, like, wooden beams at the time. I'm not really sure how that works, like if we can take them down or if the wooden beams adapt while you grow the floor. We have 176 wood, so I'm also going to, like, maybe floor this off as well. We haven't really decided what to do with this room. I think what we could do is, like, we don't really need this separate door here, do we? I think we could take this apart and then have, like, move that butchering table over. Again, I'd love to, like, yeah, carve out a little bit of a kitchen space under here. What if we started to do a little more tentative mining down here as well? Hear me out. What if we mine under here and hope to not cause any major cave-ins? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but we're learning. God, it's just so nice to watch old Jorgensen and Bertrand working in the garden together. Organa comes out to check on them. Actually, no, wait, what's she going to do? She's just going to go hang out in the garbage. Okay, cool, Organa. You do your thing. You do you, Organa. Okay, so far my digging idea hasn't caused any major problems. I don't think any of the structure has collapsed above here. And I do think there's also a stability rating. If I go into this room, hang on, if I do this, yeah, so it says like stability 2, 4, 3. So it's kind of giving me a sense of the general stability vibes under here. So I think if I go down here into what is now my expanded basement and I think eventually kitchen, hello, let's bring the floor up there. So that hopefully will get built. And as we go, if it ever becomes a problem, we can just continue doing that and shoring it up. Hopefully that'll raise the stability in this area. I assume back to like a 4? Maybe it already is. I'm not sure. But anyway, the undermining under here seems to be going okay. Famous last words, of course, but we hold our breath and hope for the best. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine... I'm going to continue mining a single column. And then from there, this will be our length of the sub-basement, at which point I'll add a beam across this way. And that will hopefully provide a bit of protection around the whole area. We can continue sort of expanding our mineage from there. With the wooden beam in place, Organa, Jorgsen, and Bertrand, well, Bertrand's upstairs studying, but Jorgsen and Organa at least begin mining out the rest of our storage basement. Looking forward to storing everything down there so we can have a nice table and some, braziers and some lighting up here. I noticed down at the bottom left here, we have all of our details, and stability 4 appears to be the stability everywhere where it's just basic, like just the ground. Over here we have stability 4 all around this space because I put a bunch of beams in place. So none of the stability seems to weaken. It weakens a little bit right there. And there's nothing kind of holding anything up in that space. So hopefully this beam gives enough stability. Yeah, so you can see here, this still has... Well, stability 3 is not great. So I might want to do beams at every length. If I had the wood to spare, which I think I do, I could just do beams across each one of these. But for the moment, we're just going to keep mining, and then we're going to place a beam under this one, and then keep mining the rest of this, and then we'll be able to move our storage underground. Maybe it's slightly less efficient, but oh boy, is that going to look a lot better. When you're looking here, let's turn off the roofs. Yeah, when you're looking in here and watching them have their dinner, and they just don't have piles of crap everywhere. The other thing I could do is maybe build a little storage house. Looks like our planted trees are ready to harvest fairly soon, so that's looking awesome. Nice to see a little forest growing again. But yeah, looking around here, there's definitely a couple of things that I'm going to want to wall off, and I think that should be our next thing. So I'm thinking like the wall will just basically follow along this whole thing right here. And then maybe across here as well. Looks like most of my entrances have spike traps. So that makes me feel safe. I haven't seen an attack in a while, so not looking forward to it. But we'll be ready. Hopefully. Or we'll have a really nice house for them to come and take once they've killed us all. Our villagers have sighted a pale, halting figure near the perimeter of Borgton. What does halting figure mean? I think it means like... They're kind of starting and stopping. They're not walking very, confidently, I guess. Okay, so Alba is a very meek person. As she approached, it became clear that Alba has been bleeding. Oh, I see. I should have just kept reading, I guess. It was for honor. I like people that, are honorable. So we slam our door. No. Let's check. Let's check here what's going on. Carpentry, passionate about medicine, passionate about... smithing and tailoring. This is a very good person to have, I think. I think we need to welcome Alba in. Now, Alba, oh, look at all the deer. Yes. Okay, I love how many deer we have. Alba is not doing great. So we're going to have to put Alba, okay, let's go jobs here. Alba, you're going to be on, we'll put you on tend of 1 and convalesce of 1. Once you're the main doctor, then we can lower Jorgsen's tending abilities here. And then cooking seems to be like the thing you mainly want to be doing. Yeah, so you're our new cook for sure. And you're going to be our new smith and our carpent. Okay, that's a lot of major jobs to do, though, so I don't know if that's how we're going to keep that. But again, these are, not for a little while yet. In the meantime, we have unlocked a lot of research, so we should probably get some stuff ready. Like, I think we should be doing maybe some stone block cutting and smelting in our next episode. What do we need, 20 for that? Okay, good. And then, of course, we're going to need some decorative banners, guys. Let's be honest. We need some decorative banners. For that, I think we do need the sewing station. So I think the next episode, once we get this all sorted out, the next episode is probably going to be building a workshop. We need, a workshop somewhere. This is not... We haven't given ourselves lots of space to work with. So I think our buildings are likely going to end up getting taller and taller rather than kind of this heavy set, wide-looking sort of main keep. I do like this main keep, though. But I think a little workshop is in order in our next episode. Well, I was looking forward to finishing my storage, but unfortunately I need to finish my these raiders off. Daubed with blood, everyone in Borgton recognizes these pillagers as assailants of the most deadly kind. They were beyond reason, with nothing left to lose. 5 forest bandits? Oh, okay, this is bad news. All right, yeah, I understand how to draft and everything like that, but I definitely don't want to deal with 5 forest bandits. Okay, where are they coming from? How are they getting here? And what do I have to do to stop these fools? All right, it looks like the spike traps will probably be doing some of the heavy lifting for me. Although, no, it looks like they can walk around here and probably use this friggin' bridge. A friggin' bridge that I made. Okay, we need to get some spike traps here immediately. And then deal with this. Stick traps right here. Oh, no, wait, they can't really get around that way. So they'd have to go the long way over here. So we need spike traps right here. Okay, hopefully 20 sticks. I think we have enough sticks. Cancel that one. We have lots of sticks, so let's build some more spike traps even. And hopefully these spike traps will slow them down, because we are about to lose a lot of people if we don't. Okay, get all those spike traps done. We didn't get very many spike traps done because here they are approaching us now. There's the bridge here, which means they will probably walk around there. Although, okay, that brings up a good point. We have Yorkson here that we can actually draft and place right here. Hopefully, he'll be able to get a good couple of rounds off on some of the approaching raiders. Oh, wait, they're going to come down this way. And then there's a way up here if they go that way. I'm not really sure what their path is. I think they're going to come right up here, actually. Okay. Well, then it's time to draft everybody. Organa, meanwhile, is doing some research. I think she's like writing a story about how we're all about to die. Alba is gonna be needed. Let's get Organa with a spear. Do we have anything else? No. I think we need to make weapons next time. Okay, we're gonna draft Alba, who has a iron short sword, and we've got a flimsy iron hatchet, which isn't ideal. And a spear. Folks, I don't think this is going to end very well for us. Okay. Hopefully Pentecost can take a good couple of rounds and start bleeding out first. Nope, a hard miss. Oh, he's coming right up right now. Okay, okay. Draft, bring them here. Draft, bring her here. Drafted. Okay, Pentecost is taking a good hit there. Colin's about to take the... Oh, no, the spike trap did not do anything. Okay. That's all right. We'll get them here. Keep working on Albert. Oh, no. Organa comes around and deals with... oh, we got to get people off of Yorkson. Okay, hang on. Organa, you come here and deal with that so Yorkson can be taking pot shots on people. Organa, what are you doing? Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit of distance there. Oh, no, Herefith. Okay. Need to distract Herefith. We need to keep people off of Yorkson. Oh, no, Yorkson is down. Okay, Bertrand has done a good job here. So Bertrand is actually a very good fighter with that axe. Okay, let's just finish off Pentecost here. Okay, good. Now move on. Organa, hold yourself. Yorkson might not survive this. Actually, none of us might. Okay, this is going well, though. Good hit. Organa's dealing with this one. Will Yorkson survive? I don't know. His hit points are very low. Okay, we're going to need to lift him up. Organa's down for the count. Okay, we need to move on to Alberta, I think. Aldebert. Get him. There we go. Good. Excellent work. A victory. Oh, 4 sworn enemies died during the fight. Bertrand Alzor was the bravest. Yorkson, Keats took most of the damage. Thinking only of defending Bortkin in its hour of need. Oh, Yorkson. Is this the death of Yorkson? Okay, Ada, I know that you are a medical person. And Bertrand, yeah, you finished him off. Okay. Carry this settler to a bed. Oh, it doesn't work if you're drafted. I'm going to undraft you and then get you to carry that. Okay, great. Organa is going to... Oh, no, she's running away. Okay, Bertrand, you carry this person. Yorkson must survive. He's our whole thing. Carry. Oh, because he's on flee. If there's any enemies nearby, they're going to flee. Okay, okay. Draft and carry. Why won't they carry? Is Yorkson about to die? Okay, Yorkson might die here. Carry. Oh, he keeps running away. Stop running away. Carry. Carry him. There we go. Oh, whoops. Oh, that was my fault. That was my fault. Okay, now stop touching. I keep doing Space Haven rules. Okay, great. Alba, let's get you prioritizing tending the wounds here of this person. I know you're bleeding out, Alba, but don't worry. We'll get you dealt with in a second. In the meantime, Yorkson needs some help here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, that's Bertrand. I want you to prioritize tending the wounds. I don't know. I don't know if Yorkson makes it. I certainly hope so. Oh, Yorkson. No, Yorkson, please. Everybody needs to be on a 1 of convalescing. Okay? And I'm not sure where Jorgensen thinks he's going. Oh, he's hungry. He's going to go eat something. Okay, but that might hopefully help with the hit points. But right now, saw a dead body, desperately thirsty, moderate, serious bruised rib. Okay, minor infraction. Okay, unfortunately, they have taken a lot of injuries. We're going to undraft everybody. These two are drafted here, so let's undraft them. All right, and Bertrand is fleeing again for some reason. Why is Bertrand fleeing again? What is he worried about? Okay, I think he's done fleeing. He's going to go get some food. Alba is doing some more medicine. Okay, this is good. Alba is bleeding out, unfortunately. Will Jorgensen survive this attack? I don't know. We've gotten a lot built, though, today. We almost have our storage basement complete, but that's going to have to wait while they tend to their wounds. We have a lot of food growing. We have a metric ton of food in storage. So this summer has been one of a real roller coaster. Bertrand still seems to be bleeding out, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him. Minor, moderate bruised arm. Jorgensen might be pulling through. So I think for the next few nights, it's going to be about tending to their wounds and shoring up our defenses. These spike traps didn't really do as much damage as I wanted, so I think what we need to do to begin with is maybe a wall and a gatehouse here, and a gatehouse right here. And I think that's it. Okay, so we just need to build either a large gatehouse right here, and one there, or we need to, figure out some other means of defending ourselves. But for now, that actually went okay. Not horrible. Not great, though. And we'll have to see if they can survive another one of those and continue building Borgton in the next episode. Hopefully you found this to be some truly solid content. Oh, look at them just bleed. They're just lying in their hay beds, just gushing blood. Okay, these folks need to get tended to immediately. We'll deal with that. And we will see you all in the next episode of whatever it is that we play. Tend to your wounds, please. My goodness.